Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Star Flames. If you're new, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video, guys, we're going to talk about Offset possibly going down with Sean Diddy Combs. Now, please note, this is all a conspiracy theory because we have no evidence whatsoever to back this up. Now, let's get into it. As you guys know, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested on sex trafficking, human trafficking, and racketeering. Sloan Bella predicted his downfall. She predicted the year, the month, and all of that. She gave us a lot of information on what to expect with his case. And some of the things that she told us is that he will never be let out on bail, and he's just not going to understand it. He's never going to be let out on bail, and he'll never go to trial. Also, in one of her readings over the past couple of months, I think maybe at this point it's maybe 9 months, if not somewhere close there, she told us that she keeps getting Offset. There's a connection there with Offset and Sean Diddy Combs. No. The reason why I want to bring this back is because I'm remembering Lil Lux. She's on TikTok. She's a psychic medium. I'm not sure if she's here on YouTube, but I know that she's on TikTok. And she also does, similar works as to what Sloan Bella does. Now, what Lil Lux told us, and also let's make this clear, she has always declared her video to be, for entertainment purposes. However, she has been very accurate so far. So in one of her videos a couple months ago, she said that Offset is going to go down with Sean Diddy Combs. Offset may or may not be responsible for the passing of his bandmate or, group member, right? He's gonna do everything to avoid jail time, but he won't be able to do so. The evidence against him will be inadmissible. So basically, if I'm remembering what she said correctly, it's as though he's gonna try to, set up other people to fall for the trap, but it's not gonna happen. He's gonna go down, and that group member, it was something that was orchestrated between him and Sean Diddy Combs. And when I hear that, I remember what Sloan Bella said, because she said she keeps picking up Offset. There's something there. No, she never said exactly what it is, but she always said that there's something there. And I remember oftentimes, when we hear about Cardi B and Offset, Cardi B having a breakdown on live and all of that, she would encourage Cardi B to leave Offset because he's not going to change. Now, Lil Lux told us, that was like an industry arranged marriage. So Offset is Cardi B's handler. It's not as though she doesn't love him, and it's not as though she doesn't want to leave, but he has done something, allegedly, to keep her tied to him. So as such, she's gonna have it really difficult to leave unless she gets the spiritual help she needs to cut that bond. So she had a little to say. And sometimes, I don't share these videos on TikTok because while I know with Sloan Bella, I can share some things, and sometimes even when it's okay with her, I don't, because there's so many people using Sloan Bella's clips, right? So I know that you guys are familiar with this because I've even done videos on it before, saying that Sloan Bella said, there's a connection with Offset and Diddy. And many people said that, they believe that Offset is going to expose Diddy. And I really don't know, to be honest. I really cannot say. I don't see Offset as the one to be exposing anyone. I see him as very comical, but even though comical, it can be really serious about some things behind the scene. It can be really, really serious. You never know unless you know these individuals personally, and we don't. But I believe that, this is not any wishful thinking on anyone. I hope, honestly, I do hope that it's not the case, because it would just be another industry story all over again of friends setting up friends, taking up friends, just like what they did to Tupac, just like what they did to Michael Jackson and the many other celebrity. Nipsey Hussle, if you really look into these, celebrity deaths, and if you know one story, the other story is like, the other individual story is the same. Nipsey Hussle was going to change the music. His death was a political hit. Tupac was the same thing. He was going to change the music. His death was a political hit. Biggie Smalls, the same thing. He was going to change the music, and his death was also politically orchestrated. So you know that the people who actually runs the music industry are political bodies, higher up political bodies. And I believe that, this is the reason why many people want Donald Trump to win the election, so Donald Trump can actually clean house, because they really don't trust Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, because people have been saying they know what's going on, but because it's their buddy, they've been quiet about it. But I'm going to also have to say, if you look at the people behind bars, those people behind bars are also Trump buddy. Now, we know that, sometimes our friends are involved in wrongdoings and we don't know about it. And I'm going to have to say, we've seen where, honestly, Donald Trump has disassociate himself with a few people based on what we know so far. But it's not in all cases. There have been a few cases where he has disassociated himself. But I believe that, we think that, 2024 is something, epic, but I do believe that 2025 is going to hit us hard. I believe it's going to hit us with a lot of sadness, because when you see this high level of corruption, people are going to be desperate to escape clean. And when they realize that, they're not going to be able to escape clean, they're going to try to, take down other people with them. They may try to delete other people, because this has always been the case with the music industry. The music industry is very, very dirty. It's so dirty, to the point where even Orlando is telling people, you don't want to become a singer. You don't want to become a rapper. You don't want to become a movie star. Aim to be a nurse, a doctor, surgeon, because that is something that is glorified. Hollywood is no place for anyone to be, and that is really bad. It's really, really bad. And if you want to say Orlando is crazy, let's say he's crazy, as some people, need to say, because that is how Hollywood cultures people to believe that, people like Orlando is crazy, right? We're not saying that there isn't a problem there, but not because there's a problem there, it doesn't mean that he has no idea what he's talking about. If you ask me, I don't think anyone knows it better than Orlando, because when you even look at the Disney stars, I've seen a lot of people attacking, Halle Bailey and Skai Jackson, saying that they are a disappointment. But I beg you to pause a minute and think about what you're saying carefully, because if anything, I believe that even though, the odds with Skai Jackson and her baby daddy, it seems so unfavorable, but irrespective of that, I mean, they're not disappointments. Hollywood is not easy. And just imagine you becoming a child star, and the things that these kids have to go through. Some of them, they really cannot even talk about it, even if they want to talk about it. And if you know the story of Amanda Bynes, I would say to you, every time you're ready or you're about to say, Skai Jackson or Halle Bailey is a disappointment, I'm going to ask you to pause a bit and remember Amanda Bynes and the many other celebrities who are not even able to take care of themselves. And we also have Britney Spears. So don't count them out yet as yet. They're still young. They're still learning about life. The most important thing is that they're not under any conservatorship. And I don't want anyone to say yet, because they're not going to go there, okay? That's not going to happen to them. So My point is just sometimes we need to be cognizant that even though these people are, celebrities and they have more resources than us, they have a couple extra zeros in their bank account. It doesn't mean that, they will be free from unpleasantries happening in their life. They're going to have, bad days. They're going to have deadbeat baby daddies just the same, unfortunately, but that's how the cookie crumbles at times for these people. So we have to, just take a step back and give grace where we can, because Hollywood is no easy place for anyone, much less for kids. But guys, as I was saying, with Offset allegedly going down with Sean Diddy Combs, I believe that as time passes, we're going to see if that's the case or not. I do remember Sloan saying that the younger artists, they're going to come forward. They're going to start talking. They're going to see where the bodies are buried and all of that jazz. She did also tell us that Justin Bieber is going to expose everything, and she told us what they're going to do in retaliation. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye guys.